Man, welcome to Married and Unfiltered.
Welcome.
I'm Ramon,
I'm Kia.
and today's topic is going to be an audible. She don't even know what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
So today's topic is going to be, well, first off, the initial topic was going to be how we met. So we were going to talk about how we met and all the cool nuances that came about. But instead, I figured since this is our first one, we should probably talk about why we're gonna do a podcast.
That's smart.
I know, right? I'm smart. I'm smart. Like, why do this? Like, for real. Like, why?
A very good point.
Like, why do a podcast?
Okay.
Right? So, and like before this, we brainstormed. We thought about like why we should do it and all that. But time has passed since we sat down and actually decided to do this thing, right? Like we've been doing things, work, and me going to school, and she's preparing to give birth in 5 months. So I mean, things has happened. So like, wait, why are we doing this?
Because the first thing I would say is people always say we need a podcast. I guess that I don't know if it's me or if it's him, but I guess they think that we're animated, and I guess maybe a podcast will be able to bring that part of our life to other folks. So that will be one of the first things I would say. What would you say next?
I would say because we have like, you come from two different walks of life. So like everything from, I'm from a single parent household. She got both her parents in her life. I had to join the military to make it out the trap. She went to college.
He blessed.
Like all type of like money situations, right? I thought you made money. You put money in the savings account, literally just to spend it later on. I ain't know money had a purpose. And she grew up like kind of like money is my motivator. Like, so yeah. So when you come from two different walks of life, and you both are the same ethnic group, and you both animated, it just kind of works out.
I agree.
So what do you want to bring to the people who decide to click or subscribe to Married and Unfiltered?
The first thing I would say is not your average marriage, not what people say a typical marriage should look like, or a relationship. It doesn't have to be a marriage. I think people put marriages in a bottle and have these expectations and look into your relationship with certain expectations. So I want to be able to bring that perspective of it doesn't have to be what the book says or what your parents told you or what the movies say. You make it what it is because it's your marriage.
Yeah, I can dig that. This is our marriage. What I want to bring to you is that element of realness. People, as I listen to other podcasts, and not all of them, but just some of them, I would say the majority of them, give you this feeling like everything's great, Oh, you can do it if you just pray and fast and give your 10% to the church and life is gonna be awesome. Like, it takes a little more effort than that. And understanding love languages. Like that's one of the biggest things that people, don't do. They don't.
I just didn't get to see, looking at your face and scream, but looking at your face in real life. Okay.
This is my face. But like the love languages and understanding there's gonna be ups and downs, ebbs and flows. And not everything is gonna be rainbows and stars. Sometimes it's gonna be some dirt and mud, and you gotta just kind of get through it. Everyone has those all stop criteria, but when things don't reach that all stop criteria and that just nagging situations, you gotta come up with ways to overcoming those things. And I just want to be someone that's not going to give you a textbook, oh, this is how you're supposed to do it, or give you this biblical, follow these steps and you're going to make it. Just real, man. Clench your ego and figure out how to get back to the love. Right?
I like it.
So, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself and like, you know, what you do, what you like, whatever you decide. Because remember, this is just off the top.
This is so funny because this feels like an interview. You know, when I'm practicing.
I'm interviewing you.
Okay, when I'm practicing my interviews, I actually do this and record myself, or practicing for like public speaking, or anytime I have to give presentations, I do this. So this is so funny doing it in this manner. But about myself. So as I said, my name is Kia Lawrence because we're married.
Thus married and unfiltered.
Yeah.
Like two single people, you know, talking about stuff.
I mean, just in case.
You know, just in case y'all wasn't aware of that.
And I don't think we said what our last name was. So.
Oh, okay. Just in case, you know, people need to know that. They do.
Oh, should they not?
I don't know. It's here now.
Oh. We edited it out.
Maybe.
Okay. So, my name's Kia Lawrence. And I'm actually originally from Hampton, Virginia. As Ramon said, I did go to school and I had a 2-parent household. I grew up with both of my parents and a younger sister. I went to college at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. And I guess I shouldn't talk about how we met. I guess hobbies, what I like to do. Because I almost, like, because this is natural.
I can't get all the
Yeah, it's a natural thing when you talk about your
game, you know?
I know. It's a natural thing when you talk about yourself. Now you talk about your spouse as like part of your life. So just talking about me after school, I actually just went back and stayed in Hampton near my family, and I had multiple types of jobs. But I work in the manufacturing or consumer goods business. Let's see here. I guess, what do I like to do? I have a dog and he's sitting right in front of me right now. Charlie. I've had Charlie since I was 21.
Hey world, this is the
22.
House pet.
This is my baby. So, I mean, I like Charlie.
All right, put him down.
Okay, I like to play with Charlie. But I mean, I like to walk, I like to work out. I love to eat. I love to go out to eat specifically, not necessarily cooking. I love to dance, even though I'm probably not that great of a dancer. But I just love, that's one thing I can say we love, music. Yeah.
Twerking.
Busted on a beat.
If Young Metro don't trust you.
No, it's like, what does Young Metro say?
No. So what Juicy say?
Oh, but this is edited. You're not supposed to.
Oh, you gonna try not to curse on it?
I'm gonna try to. So I'm working on not cursing because of this little baby. But yeah, I guess that's like the background behind myself. Overall, as a person, I'm very driven. When I set my mind to something, I will do it, and no one can stop me. Over the years, I have become very try not to worry what other people think of me, and kind of doing my own thing and making the best out of situations, looking on the brighter side. I probably can say I'm overly optimistic at moments. Even to him, probably not, but to the outside world, I'm overly optimistic. But to him, I'm able to shed those hard parts of my life. But I guess that's a little bit about me. Am I missing something?
You know what? Like, I think you should maybe talk a little bit more about what people think about you. Like you said, you had to overcome that. Like, why do you think you needed to overcome that in particular? So I'm pretty sure a lot of other people that may look at this or may feel that same way.
So growing up, I don't know why, but I've always had issues with other girls. And I don't know if at times I'm oblivious to what's happening. And I've heard that before, and it's not purposely. But is it that I'm oblivious to what's happening or what? But I think people see that as a threat. I don't know if it's my household scene coming from where I come from as a threat. I don't know. And I really wish that was some clarity put behind me. But at the end of the day, I had a lot of insecurities. I felt like I was not good enough. I felt like I was not pretty enough. I felt like I was not smart enough. And I would constantly try to overcompensate. and try to get people's validation. I guess would be the word. And even from my parents at times feel like I need to have validation from them. But I guess as you mature and get older, things have to start to change because that crap will wear on you. That will wear you down mentally and emotionally.
Mm-hmm. And then when you're ready to meet your Prince Charming, like me, what ends up happening is that person now has to bear that extra load that honestly don't even have any business being there.
Nope.
So
you have to learn and get through it. But maybe that's like a good topic we can also talk about, like in more details. I think that's a good high level.
Oh yeah, if that's something y'all want to, us to kind of get into, put it in the comments. Say it. Like, you can say whatever you want to say.
Say what you
say what you want to say. Don't be scared. All right, say that.
Just say it.
I mean, if it's some messed up stuff, I mean, that's
well,
cool.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, you can be mean. Go ahead. Was it gonna be like, okay, since you said don't be mean, I'm not gonna say. You was gonna do it anyway.
Okay. Anyway.
I'll read it if it makes you feel anything.
Was that a good intro?
I think that was dope.
Okay.
Okay, so then you gotta do me.
I'm done talking about my throat is dry or whatever. We need some water next time while we're doing this.
You know what? Next time. So you gotta ask me, so go ahead.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Houston, Texas. I am the oldest of 2 other siblings, so it's 3 of us. I grew up an athlete and singing in the choir. Played football, basketball, ran track. I tried to play soccer, but that was just too much running. So yeah, that didn't work out too well. Tried to play baseball. Yeah, I'm not ambidextrous.
Let me coordinate, please.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do that one. After that, I got out of high school and I worked at Hollywood Video.
Oh,
yeah.
I always thought it was Blockbuster.
Nah, it was
you
Hollywood
said video store, so I assumed it was Blockbuster. I don't think you ever said it was Hollywood.
I probably did.
You probably did, but my brain don't even collect so much.
I worked at Hollywood Video. I did that for about, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. And they were gonna make me an assistant manager. I remember because I was kind of happy about that. I was like, I'm gonna be assistant manager at Hollywood, Hollywood Video. That's pretty cool. But I had to decline because maybe literally like a month prior to, I made the commitment to join the Navy. So I've been in the Navy for the past 16 years. And I am, meanwhile, she has a associate's and a bachelor's and a master's. I'm working on my associates. So I'm the dumb person and the masters.
Which I just received a year ago.
I am a scholar. I'm very astute.
Y'all, it's just a piece of paper, but
she reminds me of that all the time.
Overpriced
I'm like,
piece of paper.
What you say?
But it's a piece of paper that people need to see to validate you. And being a black woman in corporate America, I need this piece of paper. Yeah. And sometimes to be validated. So hey.
And I'm working on my first piece of paper just so I can use my military experience and say, no, I'm not just that. I can do multiple things. So, and yeah, that's in a nutshell.
I asked one question. You went on a rampage.
Man, what else you want? What else you want, baby?
Okay, what are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies? So, making up random songs. That's probably hobby number 1. Just making up a random song when I come in the house or just in the car by myself, vibing.
We're gonna have to upload some of these videos that he sending. But I ain't gonna lie, they be sticking in my head. I be singing them days later.
Just random songs.
Terrible.
Let's see. A workout. I don't know if working out is a hobby or something like it's an occupational must because I'm in the military and I want to stay in good shape, at least decent shape, What else do I like to do? I like to play basketball from time to time. I do like my drinks, so.
Oh, we both like drinks.
You can't have no drinks.
No, I mean, I'm paused on drinks.
Yeah.
But we both like drinks.
Yeah, like my drinks.
What's your favorite alcohol?
So my favorite alcohol would be rum. So I like rum.
Tell people I know what it is.
I like rum. I like rum in its various forms. The spice. I like it flavored. I like it mixed. I really like rum. I may want some rum later on today. But my favorite drink are martinis. Apple martinis, to be specific.
Which is so weird. So on the opposite side, I actually prefer tequila with lime juice. 100% agave tequila specifically. It can't be like Jose Cuervo. It has to be like a Casamigos. I mean, I'm not like bougie. I'll take Kirkland's tequila, but it's 100% agave and it's great. But anyway, I like tequila. And the funny thing you said about drinks, for me, it's actually like a old fashioned or a whiskey on the large circle ice. You know when they put
like the drinks that dudes want.
So when they bring our drinks out, they always give me this fruity crap, and I'm like,
that's for me.
That's his. give me my whiskey.
Yeah. I want the pretty drink. Yeah, I like that. That's my stuff. So there.
I learned a long time ago they just don't sit well in my stomach. Plus, it's way too many calories, and you know, tequila and lime juice has almost like none. So
like it's almost like zero. Like really.
I lost weight drinking tequila, basically.
Cause that's all she was drinking.
No, I was eating food. I did keto, but
yeah, I think you were doing that.
And that's all I drank was tequila and lime juice, and I still lost like 20 pounds. So that's good for you. Go ahead, boo.
So what else? Like what else? What else should I say?
Tell me about your childhood just a little briefly. I think that's a good start.
If I tell you about my childhood,
that might be an episode.
Crying. Let's not do that.
No.
Let's not do that. You know what? Like I said, we want to make sure that you all had the opportunity to understand what it looked like to be in regular Black family, married couple's house, right? And it's unfiltered. And I say Black, that's what we are. You could be white and have the same things, which I'm pretty sure have the same things that we're going to talk about within these coming episodes. Things like finances, baby mama drama.
New baby coming.
Dudes doing dumb stuff.
And
somebody always nagging you when you want to do something.
Accept it. You're married.
Honey-do lists that you're not really, want to do.
I think a good one is also stepping outside of your roles as married couples. As married couples, doing what you like to do. Like, just like a little quick thing. I actually really enjoy doing like things on my own. That 100% comes from my dad. But Ramon is like, let's call somebody to put it together.
I'm not your.
But I'm
not a willing handyman.
He can make it happen.
I can make it happen.
But he'd rather somebody else do it. But I want to try it. And I want to do something like we laid pavers in our backyard. And I thought it was the most fun thing. Funnest is not a word. Most fun thing.
No.
And
I don't like those.
Afterwards, you were like, you were cool with it. But when you use the sod remover. So
it's like she has to warm me up or like butter me up, right? Like, okay, like you say, all right, we want to do something. You got to tell me at least 2 weeks in advance what you want to do. Because you got to give me a week to process. All right, I'm going to do some stuff I don't want to do. And then I need a week to get ready to do it. You do that? All right, man, what about to do? But you just can't continuously do that stuff. You gotta spoon feed, you know?
But I enjoy to do it and he doesn't. And so I don't mind taking that type of stuff on. Yeah. People may look at it strange, and that just goes right back to that point of view of people looking looking outside looking inside your relationship of assumptions of what things should do. Like probably, oh, they got that girl out there cutting the grass.
Yo, so she's pregnant and she be out there cutting the grass.
I ain't gonna lie, I cut the grass one time.
Like, no, you cut it more than once.
No, I was pregnant. I cut it one time.
One time?
While I was pregnant. But before, I didn't mind cutting the grass. It's like a workout. I enjoy
people be like, oh, you got her out there cutting the grass? And I'm like, The house is
I'm the
ours
one
too.
who got the grass popping because the grass is looking real tough.
I ain't got her
struggle
doing
mode.
She don't want to do.
But it's real nice and green.
Yeah, and I wash dishes.
Which I hate.
By hand.
Which is crazy.
By hand.
Insane.
Yeah, I do that. You know what I'm saying? So, gender roles. Like when this baby come out, if I'm gonna be up, she gonna be up. We gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? You know, one thing I always think that a lot of people have an issue with is sharing. Like,
in what way?
Like what's mine is yours, or what's yours is mine. And that mentality is antiquated, because or happy wife, happy life.
I should be happy without his. I guess. What would be the word?
Without my what?
I feel like people be look validation without him making me happy. I was happy coming into this relationship. And I was living my whole best life.
And ain't no that statement, happy wife. Like, look, if I ain't happy, ain't nobody in this house happy. Nobody. If I ain't happy, nobody happy. Nobody. Right now it's just two of us. So just think, she mad because I'm mad. And that's just the way it's gonna be. Happy husband, happy everything in this mother sucker. Unhappy wife, well, some things may not happen, but I'm sorry. I'll give you a hug and some cookies later on.
I'll do it myself.
See?
Cause I ain't got time for the nonsense. I ain't got time for the drama.
She ain't got time for my drama. But I'm a big baby.
Topic. Men and the emotions.
I have an array of emotions.
The most emotionalness.
And I'm a very emotional person. So thus, and no, she's an emotional person. Like this. I'm crying on the inside. Like, nah, man. Like, give me something back. And then I'm full of emotion, yet I don't show it. So I'm sitting here like, I'm giving you nothing but this emotion, but it ain't coming out in the right manner. Maybe like a joke. Mm-hmm. Maybe like I'm cracking jokes, or like I'm laughing, and I'm like, nah, this is not a game. I'm serious. And it takes a minute to be like, oh, so you were serious.
You were mad for real? It's not purposely. But
it's not. But I'm still like, yo, man, get out of my face with that. Mm-mm.
We going too deep, so
man.
How long are we expecting these?
I think like 2 hours.
No one's I probably think the person's face is probably like,
yeah, I know you're probably like 2 hours, boy, stop. Like, nah. I would say about 30 minutes episodes. About 30 minutes an episode, 20, 30 minutes, give you enough to get you back on your YouTube clicks and listen to other podcasts and stuff like that. How you say it? Married people with a very single type vibe. So
us?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah. Yeah, you saw that hand? Like.
With the ring?
What is it?
Well, first of all, where you ring at?
Babe, let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that later on. Like, bringing up old stuff.
Okay. We in a house. Yeah. Plus, I'm pregnant, and I don't even know if that ring fit on this finger no more. It be tight.
Mm-hmm. Well, once again, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate you. I hope that this brief introduction, was
Come and go. Side note. Okay. Go ahead.
Kano wins, right?
Okay, y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But
close
yeah,
it out.
I hope that I hope y'all enjoyed this, and that hopefully we bring something into your lives that I ain't gonna say it was missing, but just gives you a little bit more insight. So thank you once again.
Thank you. No, I'm gonna say thank you all for joining. So I'm gonna do what they do on all the. This is going on YouTube, right? All the YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Okay, so subscribe and like this video.
And
more to come. And let
comment.
us comment and let us know.
And share.
And all that.
And all of that.
Can you let me finish?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So please comment, like, and share. And let us know in the comments if there's any topics you would like for us to visit throughout our process here on our
journey.
journey.
And also let us know if you want to have the dog. We can send it to you. You know, you can have it. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I'm sure like we can arrange something.
Not for
all
sale.
Right? Well, bye.
All right, bye.